Hey guys, it's your boy Deanpo. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And today I bring to you some exciting news. So, as you know, Season 2 is coming around in less than 3 days, at least from where I'm from. So 26 for us, 29 the season's coming out. So less than 3 days, and with it come a lot of exciting new changes. Especially if you're a solo player, a casual player, or someone that's really struggling to make Koen at the moment. I bring to you the new modes, which is the secure ops and solo ops. So solo will benefit largely players that are used to playing solo. Mind you though, this will only be available on one map, but I tried out a solo map during the content creator program where all the other creators were playing. So even though competition was fierce, this mode was printing money. Like, you can print money. The map is so large, hotspots are so dispersed across, it is so easy to hit multiple of them and get out before you even encounter anyone to PvP to begin with. And there's pretty much just containers everywhere. Northridge is loot galore. Even if you do squad mode and you solo queue, you will still survive very likely, because there's just so many ways to get around and get away. Now, I do understand a lot of people are concerned about thermals. We'll talk about that in a second. But solo ops will highly benefit a lot of solo players. Now, what I'm most excited about is secure ops. So for those that are not familiar, the way secure ops works is you can spawn in with up to 400,000 in equipment. 400,000 is essentially tier 5 with a nice weapon. I'm not talking a H416 maxed out, but 400k is a lot. So, which means the way this works is, if you die, say you spawn in with like a, I don't know, like a kitted out AK or M110 and you have T5 on, whatever. When you die, you lose your consumables. So all the ammo that you fired, all your meds, so on and so on. But you will get the rest of your kit back. So you get your gun back, you get your mags back, you get your armor back, helmet, headset, etc. However, there's a catch. This means that when you do extract, and say you extract with like 1.5 million worth of loot, you will bag home 40% of it. So if you extract for 1 million, you walk away with 400,000 minus whatever you spent on the ammo. Obviously, you just offset it against that, right? But the loot in ABI right now is very inflated. So the loot counter, that is, sorry, the loot itself is garbage, but the loot counter is very inflated. So let me give you a sort of a good example of it. So if I go to market, right, and I go to helmets, a motorcycle helmet's about 720k, 720,000. Now, if this is 30 out of 30, it will still value at close to circa 600,000, which means even though you won't be able to find motorcycle helmets given to the limit of the mode, but hypothetically speaking, right, other helmets, doesn't have to be motorcycle, it could be a masker helmet, whatever, it will count it in its entirety. So if a masker helmet is 150 and you find one that's non-sellable, it will still count it as 150. You can test this theory out. At the moment, happens all the time. You know, sometimes you extract and it says you extracted $1 million, but you look through your bag and there's not $1 million in there, right? Like, you've seen it, I've seen it, everyone's seen it. So this is what I'm saying. This mode will print people money. Why? Because it's safe and you'll be consistently making money, especially as a solo player or someone that's like has gear fear. This is the mode for you. You'll get your PvP skills up because you go in there with no gear fear. You'll be consistently making 300-400k a raid at least, and it's just a great mode overall for people to come into the game and experience it. So I don't know if this is going to be limited to farm only. It remains to be seen. I'm hoping it's across all the maps. I have a feeling you'll start off with farm. I'm not sure yet, hasn't been confirmed, or if it has, I haven't seen it. Yeah, so solo ops and secure ops essentially will bring this game back into the fold. I've seen the marketing campaigns, they're doubling down on this game. The developers expect it to do really well. They're feeling optimistic, and that's something for us to feel optimistic about as well. They bring a new update, there'll be rebalance of ammo, there'll be rebalance of everything. So I think this is a very good time to get into the game if you're a new player or if you're a returning player. I think this season will have something for everyone. We're getting, it's not gonna be as exciting as last season. We got 2 new maps and like 8 new weapons. So you're still getting new maps and new weapons. So we're getting 1 new map, which is Northridge, and it's a hell of a map too. It's something in there for everyone. If you're like someone that wants to run the outskirts, like a valley player, Northridge is the map for you. If you're someone that likes the TV station close combat encounters, Then you just go to the hotel version, section of it. So it has something for everyone. I think this is going to bring a lot of new players into the fold. I see a lot of players were displeased with how the economy is running, the ammo being expensive. At least now with secure ops, you don't have to grind for like 5 games straight, so you can play like 1 game of Forbidden or 1 game of Lockdown and just for you to lose it all, right? So let's just recap quickly. Secure ops, it will be good for printing money. Even though it won't be large chunks like 1 or 2 million at a time, it will be consistent money maker. Zero risk, which means it will bring new players into the fold, and existing players will pretty much go there to hone out their PvP skills without any real risk aside from consumables. And last but not least, of course, it is pretty much an incentive for players that have never played this game to come in and not get stomped on by veterans and lose all their shit straight away. So those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm super excited for this. I think it's a step in the right direction for all the shortcomings that we've seen this season. I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. I'm hoping that, you know, this is the season we turn it around, and this is the season that gets us to Steam as well. So hopefully when we get to Steam next season, we are in a good place. So just to confirm here, we're not going to Steam in Ignition, we're going to Steam in when True Season 2 comes out, right? So fingers crossed, everything goes well. As I said, I'm very curious to see your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section below, and I hope to catch you next video. Peace.